Shalom, shalom, Israel. First off, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Hamashiach, Hamalak Yahushai, right? And the title of this video is going to be titled, Fear No Man, right? We're supposed to fear the Most High God. We're not supposed to fear man and what they can do unto our flesh, right? Because man is just flesh and blood, just as we are flesh and blood, right? But the Most High God does what? He can kill the flesh and the spirit, right? The flesh and the soul, right? So who are we to fear more, right? The Most High God. Slakia real quick. Slakia. Slakia. All right. I'm gonna start off with the book of Psalms, chapter 56. And verse 4, and it reads, "And God, I will praise his word. In God, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me." Right? And this is a psalm of this is a prayer, right, in the book of Psalms to the Most High God by David. Right? He said, "In God will I praise his word, and in God have I put my trust." Right? Because we're supposed to trust in the Most High God rather than trust in man, right? Like it says in Psalms 118 and Psalms 118 and verse 8, right? And it reads, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man," right? It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes, right? Because we're not supposed to put confidence in the government, in the president, and the so-called rulers of this world. Right, we're supposed to put our confidence in the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Right? He says, "I will not fear what flesh can do unto me." Right? We're not supposed to fear what flesh can do unto us. Right? We're not supposed to fear what another man can do unto us. Right? You know, the Most High God did not give us the spirit of fear. Right? Let's get the book of Psalms 23 and verse 4. Psalms chapter 23, verse 4, and it reads, "Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." Right? So though we walk in the midst of the valley of the shadow of death, right, we're not supposed to fear no evil. Right? We don't fear no evil, right? Because the Most High God, he's the one who walks with us. He's the one who keeps us safe, right? If you fear the Most High God, he said the angels of the Lord campeth round about you, right? So we don't fear what man can do to us, right? The Lord comforts us, right? Like it says in the book of, let me get it real quick. In the book of Psalms 34 and 7. "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them." You see? So that's why we don't fear, because the Most High God, we fear the Most High God, right? And the Most High God has his angels out here camping around about those who fear him, right? So we don't fear man, right? We have the angels on our side, right? Get the book of Psalms chapter 3 in verse 6, right? Because a lot of people, they fear, you know, they fear losing their job, right? They fear their boss, right? They fear men of this world, right? They fear losing their wife, or women fear losing their husbands, right? They fear many things, but they don't fear the Most High God, right? They fear what man or woman is going to think of them, but they don't fear what the Most High God thinks of them, right? So we have to put our confidence and trust in the Most High God, right? Because he's the one who's going to deliver us, right? Not a man that you fear on this earth. They cannot deliver you, right? We have to fear the Lord, right? We're not supposed to fear nothing else, right? Book of Psalms chapter 3 verse 6, and it reads, "I will not be afraid of 10,000s of men." "I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about." Right? So we're supposed to be bold as a lion, right? Lions don't fear, right? And you see the lions out there in the jungles or in the forest, you know, wherever the lions dwell, right? You don't see lions fearing, running from hyenas and running from elephants and things like that. they're out there attacking, right? They're out there hunting these other animals down, right? The lions don't fear nothing, right? So even though there may be many people coming against you, right? You ain't supposed to fear those things, right? Because we got the spirit of the Most High God on us, and we know that the Lord was going to be with us and fight for us, right? If you're keeping these law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, right? So we're not afraid, right, of no man, right? Let's get the book of Hebrews. Let me grab something real quick. 27. 27 in verse 3. And it reads, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. See? So we're supposed to be confident when people are coming against us and things like that. Why? Because we know that the Most High God is with us. Why? Because we have put our trust in the Lord, right? And we understand that the Most High God will fight for those who are keeping His law, statutes, commandments, and that He has the angels encamped round about those who fear Him, right? So we don't fear no man. You know, like I said earlier, like the scripture says, why would you fear what flesh can do unto you when the Most High God is the one who created all flesh, and He kills the flesh, and He also kills the spirit, the soul, right? So we're not supposed to be fearing man, right? Let's get the book of Hebrews. So like here, Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 5. And it reads, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, right? For He hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. See, so the Most High God said He will never leave us, He will never forsake us, right? You keeping these law, statute, commandments, the Most High God will be there for you, right? Verse 6, Hebrews 13 and 6. So that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me, right? Because the Most High God, the Lord is our helper, right? You know, so we don't fear what man can do unto us, right? We fear the Most High God, right? You know, and that's real. You know, we can't be out here fearing what man can do. You know what I'm saying? Book of Joshua. You can't be fearing your boss or losing your job and things like that. Because if you fear the Lord and you're keeping His commandment, the Most High God is going to always look out for you, right? He'll always look out for you. So we don't fear these things, right? We don't fear a man trying to come against us for speaking the truth. You know, we don't fear none of those things. You know, because like I said in the scripture, you know, we're going to be hated by many men for the Most High God and Yahweh's sake. Salakia. Book of Joshua, Book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so will I be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So the Lord said what? As He was with Moses, He's going to be with us, right? And you know, and that's powerful. Right? As He was with Moses, He's going to be with us. He said He will not fail us nor forsake us. Right? That's why you have to have that faith. Right? You have to believe. Right? You have to truly believe that the Most High God is going to fight for you. Right? If you're keeping these law, statutes, commandments, that the Most High God will not leave you or forsake thee. Right? You cannot not have that doubt. You got doubt, then that means you don't have faith. Right? Your faith is low. Right? You have to understand that the Most High God is with us, right? With those who keeping the commandments, right? Get the book of Isaiah 8 and 13. Salakia. Book of Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 13. And it reads, sanctify the Lord of hosts Himself, and let Him be your fear, and let Him be your dread, right? So we're supposed to sanctify the Lord of hosts Himself, and let the Lord be our fear, right? And let him be our dread. That's who we're supposed to be fearing, and being fearful of, because the Most High God, he's the one who kills and makes alive. He's the one who wounds and he heals, right? He's the one who brings up high and brings down low, right? The Most High God created all things, right? So why would we fear a man that can only hurt your flesh? It don't make sense, right? Just as you bleed, that man can bleed also, right? So we don't fear what man can do unto us, right? We fear the Most High God, because the Most High God is the one who, like I said, created all things, right? So it says, I'm gonna read it again, Isaiah 8:13. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread, right? So we're supposed to let the Most High God be our fear and our dread, right? Let me see something real quick. Right? Let me get the book of Micah 3:8. Book of Micah chapter 3 and in verse 8. And it reads, but truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, and of judgment and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Right? So the Most High God said, that we are truly full of power by the Spirit of the Lord. Right? That's why when brothers are out there teaching, they're not fearing a thing out there. Right? They're not fearing what people are going to say, or how they're going to feel, or how they're going to react. Why? Because the Most High God said to be bold as a lion, right? And to don't fear what man can do unto us, right? That's why, they're out there declaring to Israel and to Jacob their sins, right? You have to be bold out there, Get the book of, let me see something real quick. Right? But yeah, we have to be bold, and we're not supposed to fear what man can do. Let me try to find this precept real quick, Salakia. Real quick. Real quick. I think it's in the book of Matthew 10 and verse 28. Get the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. And it reads, and fear not them which kill the body, right? But are not able to kill the soul. So the Most High God said, don't fear those who can kill the body, but they're not able to kill the soul, right? But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell, right? So we're supposed to fear the Most High God, because he's the one who can destroy the soul, the soul and the body, right? Because he created the soul and the body, right? Man can just kill you. He could just kill your flesh, right? But your soul he cannot kill, right? It's the book of Luke chapter 12 and verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do, right? So he said, don't fear them who could just kill the body, and after they kill your body, they can't do nothing else to you, because your soul is going to live on, right? But the Most High God, he can kill your body and your soul, right? So that's who we're supposed to be fearing, the Most High God, right? We're not supposed to be fearing man, right? Let me see, I might have one more. Let me see what I got in Proverbs. Salakia. Proverbs chapter 29. Let's see if that's what I want. 29 verse 25. Yeah. Book of Proverbs chapter 29 and 25. It reads, the fear of man bringeth a snare, But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Right? So the fear of man, it bringeth a snare, meaning it brings a trap. Right? But whosoever putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Right? Because you trust in the Lord, like the scripture says, he will not forsake thee. Right? He will be your helper. Right? He's going to have the angels encamped round about you. Right? Right? But yeah, that's all I got on that. But Lord willing, this video was edifying. To the next video, Shalom.